Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage online classes. Friends, in this video I will be explaining to you the most important vocabulary for your next forthcoming exam like IBPS Bank PO, IBPS Clerk and definitely SSC-CGL exam. So this is the most important vocabulary that I have taken from the last year question papers, and some of the word I have taken from the Hindu newspaper and the Indian Express newspaper, and these words are really very important for your exam. So let us get started with these words. But before I get started, let me tell you that this video will be in English language, and if you want to watch the Hindi version of this video tutorial, you can definitely watch it by visiting the respective playlist available on this channel. So let us get started with these words. The first word is cessation. C-E-S-S-A-T-I-O-N. Cessation. This is a noun and it means to terminate something, to end something. Just see here the fact or process of ending or being brought to an end. Okay, to terminate something or to end something. Just see here termination, stopping, halting and ceasing. To cease means to stop. Okay, to cease means to stop, and if you say ceaseless, it simply means something that is continuous or perpetual. Stoppage, closing. So these are the synonyms. Closer, close, conclusion, winding up. This is also a good phrase. Winding up, discontinuation, cutting short, suspension. So these are the synonym for this word cessation. Okay, and the antonym of this word will be continuation. Now let us look at the example sentence. The example sentence is: the cessation of hostilities will be the first step toward good relationships. If you want to have the good relationships between the two countries or between the two organizations or between the two groups, you must cease the hostilities. The hostilities between the two groups must end or must terminate. Okay, the cessation of hostility will be the first step toward good relations. So this is the meaning of this sentence. So cessation means to end something, to terminate something. Okay, I hope you have understood this word quite well. Now let us look at the next word, ephemeral. E-P-H-E-M-E-R-A-L. Ephemeral is something that is very that is not long lasting, that is short lived, or that is transient, or that is fleeting or momentary or temporary. Okay, so all these words, the ephemeral means short lived or transient, something that exists for a very short period of time. You can see here lasting for a very short time, lasting for a very short time. So ephemeral means transient. Okay, this word is very important. Transient means momentary or short lived or ephemeral, very important word. And the antonym for this word will be lasting and permanent. Something that is lasting and something that is permanent is not ephemeral. Now let us look at the example sentence for this word. Fashions are ephemeral as new ones regularly drive out the old pretty early. It's quite true, because fashions nowadays, different fashions and different trends are very momentary. They are not permanent, they are temporary. They last for only for a very short duration, and they go out of the market after some time. So ephemeral means something that exists for a very short period of time, or you can say transient. Transient is a good word. It's a very important word, and this word has already come in many competitive exams like SSC-CGL and in IBPS Bank PO exam also this word has been used. Now let us look at the next word, tardy. Very important word, tardy. Tardy is something that is slow or that is sluggish. Okay, but tardy is most often used with reference to the response. When your response is delayed or late, it is called tardy response. Okay, delaying or delayed beyond the right or expected time, or something that is late. Okay, or something that is sluggish. So as you can go through here, delaying or delayed beyond the right or expected time. It is beyond the expected time. That is why it is considered late or sluggish. Okay, slow in action or response. Slow in action and response. This is the exact meaning of tardy, and the synonym for this word are sluggish, slow, delayed. Sluggish, slow, and delayed. So these are the synonym for this word. Antonym. What is the antonym of this word tardy? The antonym will be prompt. If something is not sluggish, it is on right time, it is prompt or quick, you can say. So prompt will be the exact opposite of tardy. Now let us look at the example sentence. These are the example sentence. Okay. Please forgive my tardy reply. And second one is, this makes the car feel tardy in quick maneuvers. Okay. This sentence is regarding the mechanical things related with the car. This makes the car feel tardy in quick maneuvers. So this is the example sentence. I hope you have clearly understood this word. Tardy means slow or delayed or sluggish. Now let us look at the next word, uncouth. If somebody is uncouth, that person is uncivilized, or you can say uncultured or uncultivated, unrefined. Unrefined in what? He is unrefined in manners and etiquette. Okay, or you can say unpolished, unsophisticated, or rustic is somebody who is related with the village. Okay, that is rustic. And crude, you must have heard about the crude oil. Crude oil is something that is not refined or that is not pure. So that is why we are calling it crude oil. Okay, and boorish, very important word I have included here. Uncivilized, uncultured, uncultivated, unrefined, unpolished, unsophisticated, rustic, crude, and boorish. So these are the many synonyms of uncouth. And out of this list, I think boorish, crude, and rustic are very important for your examination point of view. Now the antonym for this word are cultured, sophisticated, and refined. Cultured, sophisticated, and refined. Now let us look at the example sentences for this word. He is unwashed, uncouth, and drunk most of the time. Okay. So this is the explanation or description of somebody's personality. He is unwashed, uncouth, and drink most of the time. Now let us look at the next word, douse. Douse means to extinguish something, or drench something, or you can say quench something. Pour a liquid over. Pour a liquid over or drench something, to wet something, extinguish something, or quench something. Okay. Extinguish, put out. Now this word is this phrase is very commonly used with reference to cigarette. If you want to put out the cigarette, this word is used. If you want to extinguish the cigarette, if you want to extinguish the fire of the cigarette, you can say you use this word, put out. And quench, okay, saturate, and souse, soak, drench, very important words. And antonym for this word are dehydrate and dry. Now let us look at the example sentence for this word. A mob doused the thief with petrol and probably set him on fire. Okay. So a mob first doused the thief with petrol, then set him on fire. This is what the sentence wants to say. And the second sentence is, steward appeared and the fire was doused. Now here the doused means it was extinguished. There was already a fire, but it was doused or it was extinguished when helpers in the form of stewards came over there. Now let us look at the example sentence. The angry mob doused the car with petrol and set it on fire. Okay, so very important word, douse, and I hope you are clearly understanding the meaning, the synonyms and the antonym and the example sentences of all these words, and you can definitely apply them in your exam and get success. Now let us look at the next word, indict. Now the correct pronunciation of this word is indict and not indict. Okay, indict is the wrong pronunciation of this word. The correct way to pronounce this word is indict, or the noun form of this word will be indictment. So indictment means formally accuse somebody with some charge, formally accuse of or charge with a crime, formally accuse of or charge with a crime. Accuse, charge, impeach. Impeachment, you must have heard regarding the impeachment of President of India. Okay, when you accuse the President of India of some charge. So impeachment, this word is very common in history and politics. Impeachment. Summons, when somebody call you, and particularly in a court, it is called summons. Haul up. Arraign, this is also a very important word. Arraign means to prosecute someone. Okay, to prosecute someone. Arraign. Haul up. Some phrasal verb also I have taken. Haul up, or bring before the court. Bring before the court. And have up, this is also very important. Have up. Okay, charge with something, charge with something, accuse of, arraign for, take to court for, put on trial for, bring to trial for, and prosecute for. So arraign also means prosecute. And if you acquit somebody, that is the opposite of indict. Okay, acquit means to make him free of all charges, removal of charges. That is called acquittal, or you can say exonerate. So exonerate means to free someone of all the charges. Acquit. Now let us look at the example sentence. His former general manager was indicted for fraud in the finance company. He was accused for doing fraud in the finance company, and this case was accused on whom? It was accused on general manager of that company. Okay, so till now we have covered 6 important words. Now let us move on with all these words. Bereft. Bereft means to deprive somebody, of something. Okay, deprived of or lacking something. And bereft is also used when you are talking about the sadness and the loneliness of a person. Sad and lonely, that person is also called bereft. Okay, especially through someone's death or departure. If somebody is sad and feels lonely because of somebody's death or departure, he is called bereft. So the synonym for this word are deprived, robbed of, stripped of, and denuded of. Denuded of, this is important. Denuded of, this word is important. Denuded of. Okay, and if you are not deprived, you are privileged. Okay, so the antonym for this word will be privileged. Now let us look at the example sentence. Her room was stark and bereft of any color. It was a very lonely room, it was very stark room, and it did not have any color in it. So that is why you can say it was bereft of any color. Next sentence is, his death in 1994 left her bereft. Okay, so very important sentence, very commonly used sentence in competitive exam. Bereft means to deprive, and the antonym for this word will be privileged. Now let us look at the next word, dispel. If you dispel, you make a doubt, a feeling or belief disappear. Okay, if you dispel something, you make a feeling, a doubt or belief completely disappear. Or you can say you dismiss, or you eliminate, or you dismiss, you chase away, you drive away. So these are the corresponding synonym for this word dispel. Okay, and this is important word. Dissipate, very important word, and disseminate. These two words in this whole list, these two words are most important. Dissipate and disseminate. Dissipate and disseminate means dispel. And the antonym of this word will be approve, accept, allow, hold, and garner. Garner means to collect. Now let us look at the example sentence. The brightness of the day did nothing to dispel her dejection. Okay, she was very sad and very dejected, and the brightness could do nothing to dispel her dejection. So this is what this sentence mean, and to dispel means to make a doubt, a feeling or belief completely disappear. Now this is a very important word, allude. Okay, to make a mention of something, to make a mention of something, or you can say to hint something, or to imply something. Just see here, suggest or call attention to something, okay, or somebody indirectly, or hint at something. Do not describe something at length, but just make a slight hint at somebody indirectly. So that is the meaning of allude, and the noun form of this word will be allusion, allusion. Okay, allusion. So refer to, suggest, hint at, imply, mention, touch on, mention in, indicate, infer. Okay, to infer means to conclude something. Okay, this is a little different, it implies a little different meaning from the word allude, because infer means to conclude. Insinuate, this is very important word. Insinuation will be the noun form, and insinuate, very important word. So that is why I am taking it, insinuate. And advert, also very important word, advert, insinuate. And this will be the idiomatic form of this word, make an allusion to. Make an allusion to means hint at something or somebody, okay, or speak briefly of, or you can say in passing. Now the antonym for this word will be proclaim, describe, elucidate, spell out, and delineate. So delineate and describe are the two words starting with the same letter. So you can remember this word in this way: describe and delineate. Okay, describe and delineate, and advert and allude. Now let us look at the example sentence. She had a way of alluding to her, but never saying her name. The second sentence is, the vice chancellor alluded to the same idea. He mentioned the same idea that was mentioned already by somebody else. We will allude briefly to the main points. We will allude briefly to the main points. Okay, allude briefly means to mention briefly. So allude, very important word. Now let us look at the next word, sporadic. Sporadic means if something is happening or occurring at the irregular interval and only in a few places that are scattered or are isolated, it is called sporadic. Sporadic means something that is not regular and something that is happening only in a few places. Okay. So sporadic, you can remember this word by these three letters. Sporadic, you can remember, you can link this word with random. Sporadic means something that is random, not regular. Okay. Occasional, infrequent, irregular, periodical, periodic, scattered, uneven, isolated, and patchy. Very important words. And if something is frequent and regular, this is not sporadic. So sporadic means something occurring at irregular intervals or only in a few places. Now you can better understand this word through these sentences given here. Sporadic fighting broke out after the strike. Sporadic fighting means irregular and at only some places. Sporadic bloody incidents are very usual during elections. Yes, this is very true, because during elections there are many disputes and many fights. So this is quite common. So sporadic means something that happens irregularly. A city subjected to sporadic bombing raids. So very important words I have taken. So here we come to the end of this video tutorial. So 10 word I have taken here. Let me revise, or let me mention these words once again. Which word we have taken is sporadic. Allude means to mention. Dispel means to make something disappear. Bereft means to deprive. Indict means to accuse someone. Douse means to extinguish something. Uncouth, if somebody is uncultured and unsophisticated, he is called uncouth. Next word is tardy or delayed. Ephemeral, transient. Cessation means the termination of something. So 10 words I have taken here. Now we will do the revision part. That is the most important part and most useful part of this video tutorial. Now arraign means, now this is the word, this is the sequence number 1 2 3 4 5. This is the word, this is the synonym, and this is the answer. Okay, so arraign means to prosecute. So this will be the answer here. So even if I do not tick mark here, you can figure out the answer of these words, because I have given here already the answers. Douse, what will be the answer of douse? Douse means to extinguish or to drench. So that will be the meaning of douse. Uncouth, if somebody is uncouth, he is uncultured. Okay, now tardy means, what is the meaning of tardy? Sluggish or slow. And what is the meaning of dispel? Dispel means to make something disappear or dismiss. Soporific, soporific means something that makes you sleep, and that is opiate. Sporadic, something that is irregular. Okay, sporadic. Ameliorate, this word I have taken from my last video tutorial. Ameliorate, ameliorate means to improve something, and the opposite of this word will be aggravate or worsen. Allude means to make a hint or to make a brief mention of something. Bereft means deprive. Okay, so this is the first part. Now we will take the second part. It has only two parts, part 1 and part 2. So I have included this revision part so that you can revise these words and other words, and you can strengthen your performance or strengthen your preparation for the exam. Now procrastinate means delay. Indict means accuse or arraign. Ephemeral, ephemeral means something that is temporary or transient. Rampant, if something is rampant, it is widespread, it is everywhere. If something is equivocal, it is unclear or ambiguous or doubtful. If something you are facing the dearth of something, so dearth means scarcity. Okay. Ample means sufficient or plentiful. Undermine means to weaken something, undermine the democracy. And bounty means reward. So very important word, and some 100 word I have taken in this video tutorial, excluding these some word that I have taken from the last video tutorial. So all in all, you have revised and you have learned some 150 word, 150 most important high frequency word you have learned in this video tutorial, and I am 100% sure you must have liked this video. So if you have found this video useful for your exam and for your success, please like it, do share it with your friends, and do send me your comment for further recommendations, for further rectification and improvement in this video. And if you are the first timer on this channel, and if you are if you are watching this video for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe this channel, and I am 100% sure, and I promise you that you will keep getting such kind of high quality exam oriented video. So please do subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. I have given here some links, and I will be providing all these links in the description area below. So from there you can join me on Facebook. You can join English Advantage group on Facebook, very popular nowadays. You can share my videos on YouTube with this link given on the third number. This is the link, and this is, you can follow me on Twitter, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. This is my WhatsApp number 98937199933, and this is my email ID. So through these links you can definitely keep in touch with me, and this will be highly useful for you. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you very much.